Fine, let's move on and speak with Queen Sveen again to take on our next quest entitled The Meeting. Sveen has a pained look in her eyes.
Alexandria has no need for Queen Sveen. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said, and it just so happens that there's something that only you can do right this moment.
And what would that be?
Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live.
Which probably also explains that thing that he had on his neck.
For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this.
Yeah, mad scientist of all things.
You know about preservation?
Yeah, sadly we do.
We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened.
Alright. Then let's be on our way. Yeah, I guess it's close by. Plus, I don't need to be in battle attire anymore. I'm not defending the party currently. Alright, Tassos, show us the door. Alright, back to Kryl. And back to cutscene.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections.
Without a shred of remorse.
But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
I wouldn't put it past him. Hey there, Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
It would be so easy.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, Were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
You know, we gotta find you a purpose, young lady.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Do tell.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
So what do we do? Yeah, flashback. Yeah, we're reminded of Yesterland.
The old castle is inside this tower.
Somewhere.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
Yeah, follow into his trap and on purpose.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
It's this to nothing, right? Yeah, we can't lead them to their own devices.
No, we cannot. We must learn exactly what he is plotting.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Okay. Do what you gotta do there, Shale.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Well, hopefully you don't end up getting into trouble there. That's my biggest worry for you. But you can come along.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
We'll need all the help we can get from you. Alright, we'll go ahead and speak with Sphene to complete this quest.
Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will, slowly but surely.
So if we complete this quest, we'll take 920 gil plus the same food that we were offered before, so we will take 2 more bowls of mesquite soup. Alright, let's turn things now over to Shale and move on to our next quest, entitled Descent to the Foundation. Shale is eager to get on with it!
Right, I believe I plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As much as we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, where are you, good old John? There you are.
Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galojar. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well.
He's so happy.
With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector.
Alright. And we know where to go. Alright, so departing from the Neon Stein, we will then head north to Resolution. We'll follow a guy named Kupo Wupo. Yeah, sometimes you just find the weirdest of names. And sometimes it's just clever Final Fantasy XIV wordplay. So, yeah, we gotta go into this back alley, as it were. Although there are some tables and some furniture around here. But ultimately, we want to go to where Shale is.
There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so to be sure to follow her instructions.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, with that fancy axe of yours.
According to Kishoja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards.
Alright.
Mathia, take this communicator with you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data.
Okay. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. I'm ready if you all are. Yeah, think you can handle what we're about to do there, Sphene? As we make our way to unlocking the dungeon of patch 7.2, the Underkeep. So, battle gear obviously is a necessity for where we're going. So yeah, we're going in with a party of other players. So let's check out the Underkeep. In the waning days of the Old Kingdom, the people of Alexandria sought a way to survive as their homes sank beneath the earth. They built a towering structure that enveloped the royal castle itself, and as the long years came and went, Everkeep grew to soaring heights. Yet some whisper that the castle has withstood the ravages of time, and in the city's foundation, endures as a symbol of bygone glory. From within those time-worn depths, Calyx sends its transmissions, and you must delve into Alexandria's past to ascertain their source. To be here, a minimum item level of 705 is required. So, let's go and do this immediately. I mean, immediately! Let's go! So, there's my party of companions. As we take the turbo lift down to the very bottom. Into the Underkeep. Yeah, for all that technological advancement, the music is quite soft and very modest, as it were. Apparently someone was waiting for a long time for people like me.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, sand cakes are what they're calling them. Gotta keep up with the pack. Oh, got the opportunity to get some free damage on you. Yeah, you're taking the stairs, I'm just throwing myself off. I'm gonna start throwing around the damage and the supports. An awkward camera angle, but not much I can do about it. Okay, we got the big guys, one of the big guys down. Let's get rid of their contemporaries. You're supposed to see horn flies around here. It's hard to tell what they are exactly, hornflies. Clearly see that they're just flying around doing their thing, causing us nothing but torment. So past that area.
An access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Yeah. Things there's so much sand here that there's no point in using the ladder. We can just run down this slope instead. Oh, nearly 50k on a crit. Almost could have gotten the stun in there. Well, I will be more than happy to take an opportunity to get an extra hit. Alright, go! Get them to feel the full force of my Dragoon abilities. Yeah, not so fast. Almost got you down. Also throw on a little battle litany to help out the party. I was good keeping that going. Apparently not. Yeah, eventually we'll whirl these guys out. And we did. Yeah, this isn't quite the mini-boss area.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue
We
on.
all have to deal with this, the Gargant, says mini-boss number 1. Yeah, this guy has quite a few tricks up his sleeve. Two particular are ones we need to worry about. Actually, 3. One of them is this almighty racket move where once he moves that, you gotta get behind it. And then he should be making a break for it, and he does. Okay, so he's gonna start climbing around on the outside, and we've gotta keep track on where he's going and also keep an eye on his cast bar because he's about to burst through the sand. Yeah, just like that. He's gonna keep on doing this. Now I have to worry about large AoE circles. Thankfully I didn't have to worry about running it to the front, but now this is where things can get really awkward. The way that the AoE lands in this position, it can be a real danger of overlapping. Now you have little land spears to worry about. Ah, crap, I'm gonna get nailed. And almost died. I'm just going this way. Yeah, it's very easy to lose track of where everything is going. Oh, I don't have to worry. But we do have to worry because the healer just died. And then the Picklemancer immediately followed. Well. Yeah, it's day 1. That still happens on the regular. No. Oh, don't need to move forward. But you need to spread out at the appropriate time. Yeah, you hang on there, warrior, and I'll do my best to hang on too. Let me know where to go. You do. But now we need to... Oh, no, we don't need to run. Yeah, I'm so enthusiastic about wanting to move forward, but you really got to pay attention to where he's facing. Yeah, your enthusiasm can be your demise in this fight. Think you're running out of danger when in reality you're running right head first into it. somehow the two of us are still going. That was that. Yeah, we've hardly taken any damage at all. The two of us. We've held out very well. Again, before he starts to run away. Oh, look out! Get him before he runs. Get him before he runs. Yes!
Good work. Now,
Good work, indeed. Ha ha! Yeah, sorry, Sega, not this time. Yeah, Sega Rally, you'll have to leave that for another situation. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I had the Sega Rally game over music running through my head, thinking we weren't going to pull it off, but we did. Yeah, high five there, warrior. We performed very admirably under the circumstances. Just have you follow along. Just let him feel it. There we go. You're gone. What do you have in store for us next there, uglies? Yeah, and I'm already in limit break situation now. Indeed.
Underkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level.
Going down.
Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the
Look
castle.
at the slope. This is a very
It meant a
steep
lot to
slope. This is as we're descending.
It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Yeah, and even barbed wire too. Uh-oh. Are we losing connection with Shale? And also, gear here is item level 725. Oh, back off. Yeah, stay clear of that danger. Light it up. Legs are optional. Yeah, I really wanted you guys to be able to understand the gravity of how steep that was. It's not something that you can appreciate by having that behind the person perspective. Last up is the tall guy. And down he goes.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Oh great, now it's Calyx as we take on mini-boss number 2. The Soldier S0. He's made his intentions known. But I'm making my intentions known right now. Avoid the danger here. This guy can be pretty tricky. Oh, send it away. Yeah, hold still. So yeah, we gotta deal on a regular basis with this sector by sector. It's hard to keep track of where he's going. But he also has another version of it. Looks like you're going this way. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I may have actually figured it out. It took me a little bit. Now we gotta worry about crossfires, while also trying to not kill each other by overlapping. Yeah, this boss really pinches you. You really have to do everything you can to not overlap your AoE with someone else's. This fight can just be a pain like that. Alright, which way are we going? Let's go over here. Here we are. But we lost Picto. Well, thankfully everyone is still here. There we go. Time for crossover danger. Always the fear that you will just shadow each other to no end. Getting close. Running away again. What are you doing this time? This again. Run over here. Yep. From downtown. Almost got this. And there we go. Forgive me my failure, it says.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
I'm trying to maintain the water in my throat. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be one of those nights. And then, of course, if you're watching me on YouTube recently in my recent live streaming of Legaia 2, you'll know for a fact that I did 4 straight days of streaming so I could beat the game ahead of getting back to main story this evening here on Twitch for Final Fantasy XIV. And that included the 5-hour-long Centurion Challenge. Yeah, if you were there to watch that, like, thank you for sticking with me. Yeah, I really did want to show that off. Just like we're kind of showing you the inside of what the old Castle of Alexandria looks like. Yeah, somehow still preserved. I don't know what happened, but it did. Yeah, look at the design for some of these things. Yeah, we're dealing with machines now. We're now free to move on. Let's do it. Going up the stairs now. Yeah, you'd think we're in a Disney Princess castle, but it's not. It belongs to Alexandria. And we got responses in the party chat that's saying that they're liking what they're hearing with this music. Do need to worry about this bygone Road Ripper though. The moment he dashes, we need to run right to it because he has enormous AoE. looks like he's running this way, so we gotta immediately start chasing him. Oh, was he stunned? Oh, he got stunned. Oh man, I did all that for nothing. I was ready to start running alongside him. I guess someone stopped him in his tracks. I was ready to make a mad scramble. And that kind of looked awkward. But yeah, of course I was here earlier, and I do remember this thing making a mad dash, going very far away and having to chase after it in order to get behind it to avoid getting destroyed by AoE. And thankfully, false alarm. And so, onward.
You are untroubled thus far. But I have something that may test you yet.
We'll see. Because yeah, you can see we're about to enter the final boss area. So amongst all these statues, we see a ton of artillery. And overseeing it all is the sarcophagus. A sentient sarcophagus known as Valia Pira.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
He's still unperturbed, this Calyx. He doesn't seem to be bothered at all.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Well, we'll see how much longer that's the case. Yeah, there is one mechanic that is especially worrisome. This coordinate march. You basically have to start moving the moment you see it. Because, yeah, as you can probably tell, when these things collide, that happens. Trying to avoid that at all costs.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
He's not kidding about that. Yeah, they're hinting for lines here. Now we gotta worry about this situation again, but we also have to worry about pinching! Yeah, because the AoE does start to close in on you.
Let us see what.
So you've got to be incredibly careful. And he's also got enough similar to the first mini boss. Oh, jeez! I pulled the trigger almost a fraction too soon.
Adaptability.
Now we got to deal with this mechanic again, but now with more things to worry about. Clear of it. I run to the stack mech.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
Oh, I don't plan on dying. At least I hope I don't jinx myself by saying that.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Yeah, like I said, so unperturbed. Now I gotta worry about more of this all over the place. But now I also have to deal with the line AoE being put into play. Ah, crap, I'm sitting in the wrong spot. Yeah, I was focusing on that one. I didn't even notice that one. Oh boy. Ah! I avoided danger briefly. Unfortunately, our party's still eating it.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, don't close us in. Oh, no! That was awkward. That was very awkward. You have double limit break though at the ready. Oh, did the Victomancer use it? No, she couldn't have. Gotta avoid the danger as much as we can. Oh, she got knocked out again. Over here. Alright, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I need to run over here. And we almost got it now. And don't run too far. Gotta find that balance. It's so important to survival. Okay, we're down to 10%, but looks like it's gonna do the path mech one more time. Yeah, we're just gonna go all out, I think. We can do that way. I don't think we'll need to worry about this happening anymore. Even though he's got the next round. This sarcophagus is about to
that will
be
do.
done.
We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Yeah, and I analyzed that your sarcophagus is no more. Yeah, we just got a stare on our face. And with obvious reason, too. Yeah, we went through it without dying once. Yeah, and the tank and I saved the day in mini-boss number 1. In fact, I should have calmed the tank, but I'm so used to calming DPS. But let's be on our way. And so, after our victory... Oh, hey there, everyone.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
Seems that way.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store.
Yeah.
From here on out, Sveen and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Yeah, we can't be too careful, especially with what Calyx has already thrown at us. Alright, Sveen, ready when you are. Let's be on our way.